kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Clemson's offense trots out there to open this game. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Makes a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Great job of the defense pushing him back on first down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He makes the grab. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. And the Tigers line up with a first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Clemson. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kurt.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The Aggies offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
As the first down is still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Looking to throw here. The receiver grabs it. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back. And he's hit just before the throw. Oh, he makes the catch.
You talk to any offensive coordinator around the country. You start to evaluate quarterbacks. Everybody wants to talk arm strength and speed and size. The intangible about quarterbacks' willingness to take a hit and still deliver the ball is something that every offensive coordinator would tell you it's one of the highest priorities they look for.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely
looking deep down the left side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Wow, great job by the defense coming up with the interception. If you look at it from an offensive perspective, it's 3rd and long. Why not take a chance downfield? You might get a pass interference call. Maybe you come up with a completion. In this case, it is intercepted, but at least it's downfield, almost like a punt there on.
Second down play coming up. Gives it to the back. It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And now the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Tailback takes the handoff again. Picks up the first, looking for more. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And it's good for a first down with a 36. And the Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. This is the 6th play on the drive.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull them and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Here we go, 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Important second down play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. On the move now. He gets loose. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Aggies. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution. The championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Play action here on first down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Horse at the sideline steps out after a short gain.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. They'll kick it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming 3rd down situation.
And they finally stopped him, but a decent gain that time. The Aggies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Breaks an open space. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And the wideout goes in motion. Good throw to the left. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Snags a quick throw. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch made on the left side. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Ware.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback will spike the ball to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
2nd down after that previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1/2 away from crowning a national champion.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Tigers will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half is a handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Then he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Crucial third down play right here. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Running out of time in the pocket. Breaks free. He gets the first and more. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The pocket breaking down. He's hit as he throws it. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. The Aggies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Blitz and a quick sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. In the first play of the drive. The 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Rough start to the drive, they lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the back now goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. What will the call be on 3rd and long now for the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught for the completion. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The Tigers will have to kick this away. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. Looking for a receiver. Oh, and they've got him. A sack on the final play of this third period. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of the third quarter of this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. One quarter to decide who will win the national championship. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Breaking tackles. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Always nice to see a defensive end come up with a sack after a long day in his 4-3 scheme. He earned that one.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
And he'll drop back here on third down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. In the clear at the 25. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Second down play coming up for this offense. He's looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. Putting together a nice drive now. It'll be first down close to midfield. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. A gain of 2 yards. And now it's second down and 8. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
Boy, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The misfire on first down makes it second and 10 from the 33. Throwing again on second and 10. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Makes the catch, but did not get a foot down there signaling. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Caught by the receiver. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. He's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Really nice route here and a great throw by the quarterback to put it right on the money. He's able to catch that ball in the end zone to give them a 1-point lead here in the national championship. Under 2 minutes to go, pretty obvious. You got to go for 2 here to potentially give yourselves that 3-point lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. Breaks free. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Close to the tight end. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that 2nd level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Timeout is called here to stop the clock on this crucial possession. Defense is coming after him. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play?
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. And a timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that ties the game in the final minute of regulation.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on a return. They'll start at the 25. They're going to run it here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running.
Headed for the end zone. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
Chris, I can't believe the quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback. Sure made him pay for it.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. So now it's 1st and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. It's intercepted. A crucial overtime mistake. That's it. Game over. The defense makes the decisive play to win it in overtime.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
With the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies.